Rain lashed the city streets. John, heading home from work, spotted something in the gutter. A smartphone, sleek and black, lay amidst discarded newspapers and soggy leaves. He picked it up, surprised by its weight. The screen was dark. John slipped the phone into his pocket. At his apartment, John cleaned the phone. It looked brand new. He tried charging it, curious. The phone hummed to life, the screen glowing an eerie blue. "No SIM card," John muttered. He tossed it onto his bedside table, forgetting about it. Later, John woke to a soft chime. He sat up, heart pounding. The discarded phone glowed on the table. It displayed a single message. "Help me." John laughed nervously. Must be some kind of prank. John tried ignoring the phone, but the messages continued, each one more unsettling. "Can you see this?" one read. Another simply said, "I'm trapped." John felt a chill creep up his spine. This was no joke. Days turned into nights. John couldn't escape the messages. They came in barrages, filling the phone with desperate pleas. "Don't leave me alone," one message read. Another said, "I'm so cold." John tried everything. Factory reset, removing the battery. Nothing worked. The messages always returned, each one more chilling than the last. He started seeing a recurring theme. The messages hinted at a place, a name. "The bridge," they whispered. "Find Sarah." Fear turned to obsession. John researched local news archives, old missing person cases. He found her, Sarah Miller, a young woman who disappeared 5 years ago. The last place she was seen? The old iron bridge across the river. John stared at the phone, his reflection distorted in its cold light. He felt a strange pull, a sense of responsibility. He had to go to the bridge. He had to see this through. He had to help Sarah. The old bridge groaned under John's feet. Wind howled through the rusted girders, carrying the scent of rain and something else, something metallic. John shivered, pulling his coat tighter. He could feel the phone vibrating in his pocket, the messages relentless. He reached the center of the bridge. The phone slipped from his numb fingers, clattering onto the metal grating. He bent to pick it up, his blood running cold. The message on the screen wasn't a plea for help. It was an order. "Jump," it read. "Join us." John scrambled back, dropping the phone again. He could feel a presence now, cold and oppressive. The air crackled with unseen energy. He looked down at the churning water below. He imagined Sarah falling, her screams lost in the wind. Suddenly the phone began to ring. The sound was deafening, a shrill, unnatural tone. John cautiously picked it up. A voice whispered from the receiver, raspy and filled with despair. "Don't let him take you too," it pleaded. "He's coming for you next." The voice on the other end faded into a gurgling moan, then silence. John stood frozen, heart pounding in his chest. He looked around, searching for the source of the voice, for anything. The wind seemed to whisper his name, mocking him. He bent down to pick up the phone, his fingers trembling. As soon as his hand touched the cold surface, a searing pain shot up his arm. He cried out, dropping the phone. It clattered to the ground, the screen spiderwebbed with cracks. John stumbled back, clutching his arm. He looked down at his hand. It was changing, the skin turning pale and translucent. He could see the bones beneath, the veins pulsing with an unnatural light. His entire body felt cold, lifeless. He looked up from his transforming hand to the phone lying on the bridge. From the cracked screen, a pair of eyes stared back at him. They were filled with malice and a chilling familiarity. John realized with horror that it wasn't Sarah trapped in the phone. It was something far older, far more sinister, and it had just found a new vessel.